One of the techniques you need to develop a skill for when doing food and wine pairing is to determine the key elements of a food or wine. It'd be really easy for me to tell you how to match up a plate of sliced lemons or a plate of plain roast beef with wine, because we'd just be talking about one taste, one flavor, or one texture. But hopefully that's not how you eat dinner. You probably have dinner something like this: roast pork with apricot sauce served alongside whole wheat couscous and sauteed green beans and almond butter. There's a whole lot of tastes and flavors and textures going on in that dish. As a matter of fact, we could say light for the green bean, nutty for the couscous, heavy for the pork, and sweet and fruity for the apricot sauce. So your first deal is to figure out what's the most important component of that dish. Is it the meatiness? Is it the texture? Is it the butter? Is it the nuts, the green beans, the sweetness, the fruity flavors? That's a good question. However, the answer is usually going to be the taste components. And the taste component in this dish is the sweetness of the apricot sauce on the pork. It might also be the texture of the pork dish, which is medium. So we're looking for a sweetness in the food and a medium flavor, medium texture in the dish. That's going to be the most important component of that dish. So what you're going to have to do for the next couple of days, if you're looking to learn about food and wine pairing, is look at dishes and try to figure out what's the most important one or two parts of that dish that you can use to pair it up with food and wine. Otherwise, you'd be going through a list of 100 different aspects, and that would take far too long to choose your wine for dinner. So develop an instinct for the key elements of a food or wine that will work into the food and wine pairing. It's the first step.